So before this second part starts, I need to apologise. I know you shouldn't really start things with an apology, but I think it's only fair. The audio in this next video is not as good as the first part. I was trying a shotgun mic, which I've tried a few times. This thing here comes with a big dead cat thing. And unfortunately, it's just not very good. It's probably because it's cheap. It was only cheaper for anything. It was 20 quid or something along those lines, maybe a bit more. It just doesn't pick up the sound very well, close or far away, and it picks up a lot of background sound. I've tried to improve it as best as possible, but it's not great. So I'm having to work with what I've got on this. So like I said, apologies. Hopefully you can hear it okay and it doesn't blow your eardrums at any point. And enjoy the video.
Right, morning again. It is the next day. It is Saturday, the 2nd of May. Wow. We're back here to finish off all this crap that's just there, stuff down here. I've got a coffee, I've got some water because it's a bit warm again. I didn't drink enough water yesterday, and we're ready to go. I promise it is the next day. I know I'm wearing the same clothes, but these are kind of like my scruff knock around the house clothes. So yeah, sorry, it's a fly. Anyway, gonna see if I can get this finished off. Maybe go out for a ride later, and hopefully all sorted. And then it's gonna rain this evening and pretty much most of Sunday. So miserable. So another good opportunity to go out for a ride today, or a good reason to go out for a ride today. It was a great day yesterday. I had a great ride out yesterday. Went to Brew Point in the evening. It was really, really good. Got a chance to do some, to do at least one test ride. Hopefully you've seen that. You would have excused the strange, camera angle. That was because I was using my 360 camera on the front of my helmet. So, you know, it seems a bit funny, but yeah, and there's obviously no sound because I forgot to take the mic adapter out. Anyway, I'm going to get on and then we can get this all sorted. When I say we, I mean me, obviously, and all done. So, coffee, water, let's go. It's another gorgeous day again, for the moment anyway, and then the weather rolls in off the Atlantic as standard. Yeah, so I'm going to lock the bike up again. I know I'm out here most of the time anyway. I just feel it's better if I'm nipping into the house to pick something up. I don't have to worry about the fact that maybe the bike might get wheeled away, so I'm definitely going to lock it up again. I mean, can you imagine the embarrassment? You nip into the house to go to the loo or make a brew or something like that. You know, you're gone 5 minutes. You come back, and some scrote has decided to wheel your bike away and somehow managed to do it without you noticing. So, yeah. Light lock again. It's going to move you outside. Plonk you down here, I think, kind of out of the way there, and you can see mostly what I'm up to. This is heavy. Not sure how I'm gonna cut that. It's so heavy it probably won't sit on that, so I'm gonna have to be very careful about how I do it. So most of the stuff's out of the way now. I'm just gonna measure from here to the edge of this end of this wooden batten here, if you can see that. Then the cabinet's going to go, the worktop's going to go on there. Alright, move you so you can see it here. So I'm going to measure, so I'm going to use this end of it. I just need to scrape off the rest of this silicone sealant, which is basically what they used to attach it to the wall with. So whoever did the house, the DIY in this house before we moved in is a little bit dodgy. Anyway, I'm gonna straighten you up because you was not level. There you go. Gonna get that measured, and another fly again. Get the board cut up. I still don't know how I'm going to do it, it's heavy. So 43 inches in Roman Catholic, that's a little under 109.5 centimetres, so 1 metre and 9 centimetres plus 2 mil ish. Right, I've clamped it down a bit because it's heavy and it's lopsided, and if I don't, it's going to come off, so not good. Hopefully I can do this. I need a long straight edge, something to run the circular saw on, and off we go. Right, rather than making my life harder than it needs to be and trying to cut the line through the centre of the workbench, whatever these things are called, I've moved it to the left. Paul's more stable, everything's together. It does mean that this will drop away, so there's not much I can do about that. But what I can do is use this piece of wood here as a guide, so I at least get a mostly straight line. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Hopefully this won't drop onto my foot. It should be alright, maybe support with my other hand. Let's get this started. Still not happy with this. Redo it because it's too wobbly still. I've had an idea, he says again. It's probably not a good one. These little things here are, they're like little fastener things. You put a rope through that end and you click on that end. So I thought what I might do is use this to go around that end and act as a like a ratchet in a way, lack of a better term, like a ratchet strap, because I don't have any of those. I've got the ratchet straps that come in the bike. We'll give this a go. If this doesn't work, I'll have to find one of the ratchet straps that I would usually use to strap down luggage on the bike. Well, I bought to strap down luggage on the bike and never actually used it, except for last weekend. I didn't use all of the ones on the bike. So put that, make a little loop through that. This has got like a, you push the rope through there. If it goes through, which it doesn't want to. Come on. Come on. Through you go. Can't really see what I'm doing. It's probably easy to go that way. There's still one way to go. Through. One second. I think I've got a tool that I help with this. I have a pokey tool. I have no idea what they're called. Yeah, voila. Sorted. Put that back. Always put your tools back, kids. Don't forget where they are. That's what my craft design and technology teacher taught me. If you put your tools back, you know where they are. Okay, that's kind of folding, and it's better than nothing. Right, that's give it a bit more time, I think. mean, it's no worse than the clamps anyway. I knew these were a good idea when I bought them, just never used them. Like with everything else I've got. Get these out of the way. Right, safety first, kids. I don't really know how much crap's going to come flying off this board, so I want to make sure I've got protection, because I do not want to lose my eye. I need them for riding. Scrape off some of this stuff. This is going to be loud, so you might want to turn your volume down, especially if you're listening on earphones. Let's go. And that was easier than I thought it was going to be. Although, I'm now covered in crap. But, cut well. Didn't quite follow the line properly, but you can't have everything. But I'm happy with that. Keep hold of this. Sorted. Right, so that's all cut up and done. I grabbed a couple of pieces of wooden batten here. But these are about the same height as that, although it doesn't actually look it. We'll see when I put it on. Just to support the top until I've got some legs for it, or fashion some legs for it. I might have to nip round the corner to Wix in a little bit and do that. So I've got these sorted. Here she goes. That's perfect. Lovely. Awesome. Right, it's a little while later. Lunch has been consumed. I've been to Wix and got some bits of wood and some L-shaped brackets and a few other bits like that, so I'm going to get the legs on this, but it does mean taking it out and moving the washing machine up and blah, 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 blah. Pain in the bum, but it is what it is. Yeah, so I got that sorted. Going to get those bits in now, and then should be done, hopefully. It's taken me longer than I thought to do this smaller bit. I feel like I've been at this longer than I was at clearing up yesterday, or moving things around yesterday. Right, here we go. So I've got a couple of pieces of wood I'm going to use. So I'm going to use a circular saw again. So if you've got ear buds in or whatever, be careful of the noise. Please don't look too closely at what I've just done. That's a pretty rubbish job, to be honest. Right, so pretty much done now. The batten that was along the wall, I've stuck some DIY glue on it. DIY glue. No more nails. Other products are available. Just to kind of help keep it in place. I'm going to put this last leg in here. I've already got one leg in on the side here, which is pretty much up against the bridge. This one's going to go here, and then that's it. We're done, and that should hopefully keep everything together and in place, and this will be nice and sturdy. And then I've got some silicone sealant. I mean, it's bathroom and kitchen sealant, but it'll do. just to run along this gap here, which is what the last whoever installed the original one of this had done. So yeah, and then everything's in, sorted, and then I just got to tidy up and done. I'll put that to the side, I think, for the moment. Okay, I'm not going to bother filming that because it's pretty boring, I think. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Right, I'm done. I've got the other leg in, the shoes are away, but I've had an idea. I've had a really good idea. Seems to be a theme to this video of ideas. Anyway, so I have cut off board. Don't want to waste it. And what I need is a little workbench that would work really well. So what I've done is I've sourced these lockable hinges, which I am going to attach to here, around there on the wall. Yeah, that way I've got a workbench that I can use if I need to. Got an extra, and when I don't need it, it just collapses away. Yeah, love it. Definitely not going to record this, because if I screw this up, I don't need you lot laughing at me. So yeah, my wife's out at the moment. She's gone off in the car, so I am alone. Let's just hope I don't end up hurting myself and needing A&E or something. Yeah, it is called A&E, it's not called casualty anymore. God, how old am I? Anyway, I'll get back to you once I'm done. Yeah. I've actually done it. Aha, ta-da. So I got these hinges from so these are one of those like clickable desk extenders for like a work desk. You know, you might have it. I stuck a mouse pad to it upstairs, but it had these lockable hinges on it. I gave it a go, and I tell you what, they work really well. Look at this. And it's locked over here, locked over there. I mean, I wouldn't want to put a lot of weight on it. I'm thinking of maybe using something as a leg that can just be popped to the and then popped on here. But it works. Quite pleased with myself with that one. I don't know if you can tell. And then you just clickety click click, and it's down and out of the way. So you know, I've got motorbike number 1 here, motorbike number 2, kind of maybe slightly diagonal, but in there I could put some few bits and pieces down there out of the way. But there we go, we're done. So my cunning plan all came together in the end. I'm happy, very happy. Just got to tidy up now, put the bike back away. I'm going to get a shower maybe, because although I had a bath this morning before I started, I feel a bit mucky now, so I'm going to go and do that. But thanks for watching, everybody. Watch this space for further videos, more Russ's Rambles, and hopefully towards the end of June, start of July, at least one new motorbike to replace the BMW. And then towards the end of the season, October time, another motorbike to act as a commuter type bike. Yeah, all good. Catch you later, and have a great rest of your bank holiday weekend.